that are divinely prosperous to be on this live. You will and is in the will of God Almighty for you to be here, for you can get on the right path for you, and your family. Say every king, queen, high priestess, prince, princess, chosen seed, indigo kids, earth angels, crystal children, gods and goddesses, free. I thank you all for being here, sharing with your energy. So, first thing I want to say is that this is God's divine plan for to lift up the human, to raise the vibrations of the people, divine will, on the purpose that we have to come on to be able to come to our higher self, to be able to understand our spiritual gifts, to be able to elevate to our highest, knowing that when you are chosen for a divine purpose that God has sent you here to do more or less. You have to understand that your purpose is so you you go to the go through so many things that different things that you may not want to go through here or there, but you will have to. It's for for what you got to go to ascend to. But you have to ascend to these purposes that you have to elevate to your highest for the existence of for the God given purpose for us to understand. Okay, be like for the understanding that we are gods and we are goddesses. High priest and high priestesses, and we need to look at different types of ways that is how you understand the will, God Almighty will in our life. That we have to be able to overcome things. God speaks to us in different types of ways, color, through birds, through He speaks to us through all types of ways, birds, colors, people, talking in some kind of way, just to, etc. Just to give us things that we need to be able to understand when we're took by ourselves, that we're trying to figure out things, we're trying to understand things, we're trying to get to a place where we need to get to in life. We have to be able to understand that God speaks to us with the wind, nature, and these are things that, as we are, many people don't even know the certain things that we have to undergo for a lifetime, one lifetime, to be able to understand the things that is going on in our lives. Because God don't give us something just to give us something. He give us things to help us elevate, to help us to be able to transcend into our higher self. So as we are in this world, we have to be able to understand we're not just only one individual. Even though we're one individual, but we have many, many, many things that we have to undergo in life. So to say this, okay, say for instance that we have to go through. I'm gonna use abusive relationships first, as because some people they have that's be the first thing they go through. Okay, abusiveness not just only being abused by physical. It could be verbally, or it could be things that have us in our mind that will have us stagnant, to have us, okay, we can't see this, but we know that this is going on. We got these things that's going on within us and around us and in our lives, and we have to be able to understand that life is not just only um, um, one sided, it's both sided. So this is a timeless reading. So I just want to say that to say this, that as we are in this realm, we have many talents, we have many gifts, we have many oppositions that we have to be able to give account for. Okay, we have things that we have that we have to undergo. Okay, um, say for instance you're a seer. Okay, you see in the spirit. One thing I'm gonna tell you, that in being in this world, that when you are high ranked in seeing, okay, you're gonna go under so many things to make you understand that, hey, this is what it is. This is how it is, and this is how it's gonna be. Because life is not just only what I'm seeing. You got to be able to tell those people what you're seeing. You got to be able to give them the understanding of what they're seeing. But at the same time, if their mind state is not on it, they're not going to see it either way it goes. That means that when you are walking and you see, say for instance, you just walking. Next thing you know, you see a shooting star, and they just see the end part of the shooting star is at night. So now that you done seen the shooting star, and they're like, dang, that just caught the end of it. But they still seen the shooting star, but they didn't get all of the shooting star like you got, because it wasn't meant for them to see that thing as it was. It was only meant for your eyes and whoever eyes that's on the other side. But as you are activating in life, you are learning how to understand the things that you have to undergo in life as being a seer. Okay? These are things that start when you are a child, not just only a little bitty 1-year-old child. It starts as a baby. Okay? I've came to the content in my life that as we ascend to our highest, this is what I would choose to do, because it's comfortable. It's not just only comfortable, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's something that helps me to be able to get through my day-to-day life even better, without being frustrated, without being overbearing, because I'm a seer, okay? That's part of my walk, that's part of my journey, that's part of my portion of my elevation, of your ascension as well. Those who can see that can't change these things that you're seeing. Okay, so I said that your account on that. So as we go into this meeting, let me see what spirit has to say. And see, me, I talk to my spirit guides. I talk to my main spirit guide that I know for sure that I really and truly talk to. Her name is Tiffany. Okay, when you know who you are, you begin to understand in ways that you don't have to worry about who don't believe you. You don't have to worry about, do they believe me? This is what it is. Okay? This is something that is definitely a part of my life. Because when you are learning these things, like I said, it comes as a child. Okay? These are things that are noticeable. These things that are understanding to what meets your eyes and your needs. Okay? And the enemy is coming. Definitely coming. So it's going to be times when you probably hear me talking to Tiffany a little bit more frequently, because we really interact with each other very frequently, even mentally. So This is something that I have been doing all my life, talking to my angels. My I really don't talk to my ancestors that much. I call them heavenly hosts, but this is the part where our soul journey meets. Okay, we come to understanding your higher self, your higher frequency of who. If you're on that frequency where you hear in the spirit and you can see in the spirit, 9 times out of 10, you're a seer. You know, so make sure that you are are working with things of the elements of crystals, Liberian, amethyst, let me see. You have the you have the green amethyst, and you have the purple amethyst. So work with that, and let me see what else. Just hiding it. I'll think of it in a minute. Just give me a minute. But see, as being a seer, I'm talking about this is about part of understanding that you are chosen for this journey, and you are here to help lift up the vibrations for the people, and to help them enlighten whatever they don't understand, to help them understand. If you don't understand, most likely that's why you're here on this page. Like I said, this is the time of reading, so as I'm seeing in the spirit at this particular time, in this at this particular time, I'm seeing that it's a lesson that many are being taught at this particular time on how to understand seeing in the spirit. You can see numbers, okay? Numbers. I see numbers. Thank you, Tiffany. I see numbers. Okay. Discipline. Okay. I can accomplish what I see. I'm going to set my mind to. Okay? Discipline. So this is something that, like I said, when starting as a child, you become disciplined. When you become disciplined, this is something I love the way that how we are very in tune to our spiritual aspects. You know, our life purpose, our understanding, how we're to look at life, how we are to see people who for who they are, even though we may not say everything, or we may not be so headstrong, like, oh man, you ain't got that right, you ain't doing it right. We just know how to see things as it is, and as long as you hearing the voice of God, now 9 times out of 10 when you're serious, you can hear God's voice very clear. So that's what discipline is out here for. Discipline is out here because most likely you can hear God's voice very clearly. It ain't nobody gonna tell you, well, that ain't God's voice, because you understand that's God's voice. That's why you started you as a child, as a little suckling baby. So you could be able to understand the ultimate things that you need to be able to transcend. Transcend the spirits that comes your way. Some of them you're gonna get attacked of gratitude. Okay, gratitude. We have gratitude. I am thankful for the life and the opportunity that is present. Okay, see that's where just knowing that who you really and truly are, you are becoming who you are transforming into, that you are being able to understand life in a different aspect, in a different terminology, that you are not just only here to exist. You are here to know that you have You give the universe thanks. You give your ancestors thanks. You give your angels thanks. You give God thanks. You give everything that is helping you thanks. Even birds, even the wind, even the trees, even the bees, even the, all the things that is part of creation, because all of us work together to help mankind in this realm. So that means that don't mean you have to be like, oh well, I'm gonna just do it like, say for instance that um say for instance if you are somebody that don't even know how to adjust to your circumstances. Matter of fact, when you get to this page, hit the like or subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It helps better with the staying on the air. So look, this is very important that you do give gratitude, because life is so already hard on us as you discipline yourself to come to acknowledgement that these things are very important. Spiritual life is always very important, and the people don't take it to like it. It'd be like, oh well, whatever. But adversity, adversity. I just told you you're gonna have some. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Wow. So, as you are learning these things and balancing out your good and your evil side, it don't matter, because both of them work together. That's why I say you don't have it's duality basically, but you're going to be able to understand life in a different type of way that will help you line things up one by one and two by two, and I hear 4 by 4. So it's basically a balance at the end, bottom of the deck. Okay, it said I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. Okay? And balance is good to have, because it's part of discipline. Discipline is most likely what you have to be able to come balanced. So, first part out was discipline. So, that's unbelievable. But hey, it is what it is. So, in this journey, I do, in my beginning part of this journey, I promise you, I was like, I couldn't go to sleep for some reason. I just couldn't go to sleep when I was younger. I had a bad habit of not sleeping. I didn't understand why I couldn't sleep, why I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand that my parents was not spiritual. They was not church goers or anything like that. They was just only people that existed, to be honest. So I had to learn for myself, and I give all thanks to you, Tiffany, for giving me these cards. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, you could be second child or the seventh child. This is fertility. You could be born on the 27th of the month. You could be either the second generation or the seventh generation. This is definitely for you. This is fertility. Okay, you could be fertile at this particular time. You could be able to produce a lot of things. Fertile. You could be able to plant at this particular time. You could be able to manifest at this particular time. You could be able to go to places and just create things real quickly. In this particular time, you're very fertile. Like I said, the silver time is reading. I'll make sure I say that. But at the same time, it says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more creative, more creativity, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential of something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and garner expression of ourselves. Fertility. So, as at this particular time, that's caught like it's fell in a perfect spot because when you look at it, balance out here, discipline out here, gratitude out here is right between balance, discipline, fertility. Okay, that's the card that came up, and gratitude, and that is. And you got like say for instance, you planting plants, right? You know plants are alive. You know they're alive. You have to you talk to your plants. You tell them, hey, you so beautiful today. I love you. Oh my God, you looking so beautiful. You tell the universe, I thank you, universe, for just being able for me to be productive and for these flowers to grow and be very strong and vibrant. It's it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And gratitude, that's what you're doing when you tell the universe or you tell the planet, that I thank you for being beautiful. I love you. Real talk. I can't believe this. But hey, it is what it is, and these are things that, will help you in your growth, in your abilities to overcome adversities or situations that comes your way. You do have adversities out here. Okay? With adversities out here, it is saying that you have some things that goes on in your life that you cannot change it, but you have to be able to work through it regardless of what it is or what the circumstance may come or however you deal with it. Deal with it according to what makes you happy, what you had to learn from that. The best it says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yes. That's why I said how you have to work through that thing, because can't nobody tell you how you're supposed to be able to work through something that you had to endure, that you had to go through, and the adversities that came to your life, they don't work like that. You can tell a dog all day long not to be a dog, but if you think they're gonna work, no, it don't work like that. So hey, it is what it is. So at the same time, thank you, Tiffany. Okay, we have our here consciousness. All right, consciousness. All right, we are. It says, you could be born on the first of the month, or you could be born on the 7th of the month. You could be either born January the 1st or January the 7th, or you could be born July the 7th or July the 1st, or you could be the first child or the only child, one generation, or first generation or the 7th generation. So, to say this is definitely for you, but the frequency of consciousness supports our abilities to focus our attention on all the multiple necessary aspects that shows up, so that we can include them in our reality. I really don't like using the word reality, but I'm going to say it like this. We create our own world. Say, for instance, if this is something, like I said, our consciousness are very strong. And these are things that helps us to, people wonder why you can get through these things and how you can do this and how you can do that. Because you have undergone a lot of things, adversities, a lot of adversities, a lot. Not just one or two or three. Life has brought you so many things for you to transform into who you are becoming. So these are things that are necessary for you to have gratitude. Be very happy about the things that you are undergoing. Even though you may throw a little few temper tantrums go down the line, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it is necessary sometimes, because you gotta make sure that you understand what you're going through, because you gotta understand that, hey, look, this is something I need to fix, or this is something that I got take care of. This is something. This is something for you to do. You got to go to these tests sometimes. I don't care who you is. You got to make sure that you understand what you're going through. That don't mean just be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be all. You got to have gratitude still in the midst of it. Gratitude is the best attitude either way it goes. Okay, passion. Passion. All right, we got passion out here. You could be born on the 3rd of the month or the 4th of the month. You could either be born March the 3rd or March the 4th. You could be either born April the 4th or April the 3rd. Or you could be born on, my bad. You could be either on the 3rd generation or the 2nd generation. Or you could be I don't know why I had 3rd or 4th generation, but I hear it and I'm say it. So it says the frequency of passion reminds us that breathe beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Wow. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate that. I thank you for that insight that you're giving me at this particular time for your people, for our soul tribe. But I thank you, Tiffany, on that insight that you have given transformation. But look, these are things that we are to help each other with as we go and see in our life, everyday life. So I just want to say congratulations on your ability to understand who you are becoming. We do have things that we have to undergo as these adversities do get intensified. They do get very intense. I'm talking about where you can feel the weight of them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are built for these situations, circumstances, most likely, or if you are being, say for instance, if you're being balanced out, right? You went through so many things that life, you had no choice but to be disciplined and with gratitude and be fertile. Because you could be fertile from a child, regardless of what. That's just part of your inheritance of being divine or on this consciousness you're in. So we do got consciousness out here. And you had to go through a lot of adversity to get to this point. You're very passionate. Boy, as I'm hearing, what you say, if you're in a relationship, I say it like this. You're very passionate with your partner or partners. And you are very fertile. So if I was you, I'd be stepping up for real. If you don't want no children. But if you want the children, you're very fertile. Make sure you take care of yourself. How about that? But you are disciplined. You know? Y'all are disciplined. Source seeds and chosen vessels. Y'all have a lot of things that you have worked through. I see that right there in these cards. You're working through a lot of things and you're still going through a little things, but you are very passionate about what you're doing. So you're good. I believe you're very disciplined on how you do things. You're very structured. You see how this card is sitting here? See how that is? It's like a kaleidoscope. You looking in life and you just putting it all together and it's beautiful, beautiful to you. I'm just seeing it. So, and make sure that you always passion means love. You could be passionate about what it could be. You can hate and love at the same time, but at the same time you can have so much passion on what you hate. You know, and that's not a bad thing, because all of it work together. It is some things that is chaotic that you have to be able to balance out. And balance is out here. Thank you, Tiffany, for the information. Thank you. We have direction guidance. Guardian, choose your path. Okay. So, like I said, this is a time of reading. Yeah, this is a time of reading. So, at this particular time, you could be going through ascension. You know, you could be going through something that's necessary for you to ascend to your highest, and you could be able to manifest. As you got these spirit guides out here that's guiding you, I don't think you have a problem on choosing your path. I don't think you have a problem. I think that you only have to listen to them. You got an ego. Ego very, very, very precise on what they looking at and they pinpoint they're going to get it. You got the tiger out here. I mean, you got the lion out here. That lion is very open and ready for whatever. And it's going to take over the world, take over the jungle. How about that? You got the sheep out here, a lamb, or whatever it is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But everything is being balanced out, and that eagle, like it's got wings in the front and back. Then you got angel out here that choose that direction guardian. So you guarded on every hand. You don't have anything to worry about in this particular season of your life, collective. Your path is already chosen. You look at how they looking. You got all of them looking every which way. Look at them. They looking every which way. Look, he looking forward. He looking to the left. Right? You know, eagles. They got. They don't. You ain't no reason you try to give you a description on that one. But you got the lion looking to the left. You got the whatever that is looking right. Yeah. You don't have nothing to worry about. You are divinely guided. And anything try to come up against you, I feel sorry for them on your path. Because you seem it must like you chose the right path, because they leading you, because you do have a wheel in the middle of it. Yes, you do. So you being wielded as a vessel, guided, deliberately guided on your path. And that card don't normally come out too much. High priest come out. It says intend and create. Intend and create. So you are very, like it's going up under fertile, no gratitude. You are very fertile at this particular time all the way around the garden. Your vineyard is full. It's time for you to go pluck it. Go pluck or high priestess, high priest. Yes, go get your stuff up out your garden. You even got an eagle right here with the Sun God tattoo on his face. Matter of fact, this just how the eagle is anyway. They got eagles like that. You very guarded. I'm telling you heavily guarded. You don't have nothing to worry about. Anything try to come up against you, they are, y'all, every divine creature, person, on every dimension, plane, and astral, you know what I'm saying, dimension, portal, guiding you. They guiding you. Whatever you don't know at this particular time, you will understand it when it's necessary. When it's necessary out here. When it's necessary. Thank you, Tiffany. Yup. We like a snake out here. Shedding old skin. Okay? You're transforming into your higher self. You're very, very, shedding skin. That means you're gonna scratch the rest of that mouth, whatever. You ain't just scratch the surface. You getting everything out, everything. Old, whatever came before then, what trying to accumulate. That say shedding old skin. That means anything that got attached to you, anything that have came, had anything that's old, you shedding it. And evidently you're on the right path. Definitely if you coming to this point where you're ready to ascend and to listen to your higher self. Yes. I showed I don't know why I did that. I really don't. But it said winter. Winter I can take care of your needs. Winter, let me just see it. So, as I'm hearing that it's a lot of things that are coming into your life, collective, that is going to be very, very, very aware. Like I said, even though you may be going under a lot of things, you probably don't even know what is going on at this particular time. How did you get here? What made these things transcend in your life? What elevation are you coming to? Because you got to be coming to an elevation of some type. Because this particular adversity is just not just gonna come to people just because by mistake. Because it's the universe showing you who you are. You got consciousness out here. You have the ability to understand every consciousness. It's telling you. It's saying the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the miscellaneous aspects that shows up, so that we can include them in our reality. Yes, that means everything. The consciousness don't mean just one sided. Consciousness means every side. That's just like these it's just like that. Let me show you how the card is looking. It's just like that. Yup. Consciousness have so many. Consciousness is things that if you're not woke, you could be able to understand things. Even if you just seem like you're sleepwalking or whatever, I'm just being honest that your mind is still conscious of what's going on, even if you're not mentally there. You understand what I'm saying? Your consciousness is not your mind, your eyes, your ears are not focused on it. But when you're conscious, you can be conscious on every level, and don't even you could be coherent of anything other. That means you ain't gotta be hearing other things in the reality. That's why I said reality really don't exist for real, because a lot of people's reality is not other people's reality. So you have to understand that consciousness is just like these crystals. Prime example, these crystals are consciousness, and they're not just a physical body, So you have to understand you could be reincarnated here 7 times. I see 7 out here 2 times. Sure do. Well, that's The 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah. 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 I see it. It's something that is very necessary. That in matter of fact, I just seen alignment. I literally just seen alignment while I'm speaking. So you have a lot of things lining up in your life. You have a lot of things that you have to be able to understand as being a high priestess, a high priest. There's no gender in terror. Take what resonates and leave the rest. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, that you have to be able to accept. Matter of fact, you're going to accept it anyway. You have no choice. You're all the way guarded on every realm, in every element of earth. You're very in tune to spiritual animals. You have the power to, your instincts are very heightened at this particular time. You have 2 eagles out here. Matter of fact, I don't know if you probably got 4. Because I didn't look. I'm just talking noise. But I'm just saying, you have probably, I don't know, you probably got about 3 of them out here. You got an eagle with open and closed. Wow. Ready and descending and ascending. Okay? That's how I hear it. So you are going high. You may fall in some areas, but you are going high. Or you may be falling in one area and going high. Still extending. Ascending. Not descending, but ascending. And it's ascending. I'm just going to be honest. I see that just clear in these cards. You have a lot of help out here. Collective. Thank you, Tiffany. We are in fine. Okay. Self-confidence to create. Taking a chance on. Resulting from the impulsiveness of Leo, excuse me. Oh man, sound like to me, not bad. Sound like to me that you are taking a risk. You're doing some things that's outside of your norm, or you're doing things that you're not used to doing, or you're very confident in creating what you're creating. You're very, your mind is very strong. You are very open to what you want, what you are creating at this particular time. You have things that you are thinking, taking. I'm talking about taking a dive in, all the way in. You're very impulsive about it. That's why you got balance out here and discipline, because you know what you want. Collective, take yours and let the rest resonate. You have if you're impulsive, it results from the impulsive of in Leo. And Leo is a line. You got the line right here. See that line? And you have the, so your animal instincts are very heightened. Your instincts are very, everything. You're in heightened with the elements of this earth. You fertile. It's right running under fertility, discipline, under with direction, balance out here, consciousness. That kudos to you, collective. This is the time of reading. I want to remind you that. Very passionate. This is what it says, impulsive. That's what got me. Look at that. They're very close to that. Impulsive. You don't stop. You just keep going on and on and on. And you very you give gratitude, and you're very disciplined about what you want. So you are not even in the you're not doing it. You could not be doing this consciously. You could just, like I said, you could be just used by you just be a vessel being used. And whatever little mistakes that you do have, you ain't got nothing to worry about because you can bear God. I'm talking about you got spirits, animals, gods, and angels. Man, I don't know what to tell you, collector. Keep up the good work. Congratulations, you know. Wow. Oh, this is my new deck too, y'all. This is my new deck, so y'all the first time using them, you know, with y'all, so this is something that's just blowing my mind right now. I'm talking about literally, because this is a beautiful reading. Okay, when you think about a snake, you do think about it as something that's for the people that are not the like snakes, okay? You could be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, you could be moved, and you can move in different type of ways. I'm not talking about like the kuno, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the kuno energy. I'm talking about you could be either, you could be very precise on what you're doing. The only time you attack is when necessary. You do have the high priest out here. Boy, I tell you, this is a beautiful reading. I say kudos to you, collector. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It says, as a full-time job serving, do it a little at a time in the sixth house. So they don't get carried away, huh? I'm just saying, take your time. You know what I'm saying? Build a little bit by little bit. Take your time in serving and helping and whatever you have to do, because you do have to have time for yourself. You do have to have your mental capacity at the place where you need to be so you can be able to help people. So if you're not in that right mind state, you're overload, and you're not gonna be able to even accomplish what you need to. But with passion out here, I don't think y'all gotta take what's yours and let the rest resonate. Well, if it's not you, it's not you. But like I said, this is a time of reading, and on top of that, that you have the willpower to overcome a lot of things because you're very passionate, very fertile, you've got gratitude, out here. You're conscious on every level, every understanding of where you need to be at, mentally, emotionally, and physically. On every plane, every dimension, every portal, every time travel. You have things that you are currently balanced with, or you are balanced with at this particular time. Or you could be male, female. You could be very, very fertile in your creativities, or your building business partnerships, or anything that you are endeavoring in at this particular time. So you are very, very conscious of your discipline. So you're this probably just telling you that you will overwork yourself, and you won't be able to, you know what I'm saying, do certain things you want to do because you'll be resting or getting up doing what you want to do, you know, for like your business wise, and don't take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So you be careful about that. Be very careful about that, because I understand you can't get in that state of mind to where, as you confident as you are, you will overload. But you can work through it because you do got this snake out here. You know what I'm saying? You shedding old skin, you shed it very rapidly. That means that shedding old skin don't mean that you just shed it in season. This is tarot reading, you understand what I'm saying? So this is something that you can shed skin, you can transform anytime because you are alchemist. You got consciousness out here on every level. You got balance out here and discipline. Wow, I'm talking about fertility. All in on the first row of passion, consciousness, adversity. You fight through adversity, you keep going. So these are things that, to me, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know how to work out your practicalities. For real, you probably just a type of person to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not take what's yours, let the rest resonate. And you know, you could be the type of person that really don't go to court or go to clubs or anything. You could be the type of person that just do a lot of meditation, or you could be a type of person or people that are in the place where you are very consciousness of spirituality. Basically, that's what that looks like to me because you're very disciplined. It's got discipline on the first reel. You got first fertility out here on the first reel. You got gratitude. You have much gratitude for whatever you go through because you're conscious of it. And your adversities don't even phase you. I'm just saying. You have passion on it. Balance out here. I'm just saying. You strong collective. Very strong collective. And stay. I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it. Just make sure that you always keep a place where I don't care if you miss a few days or whatever you do, however you do it. Just make sure that you always it comes across your mind. Just keep continuing to get gratitude. How about that? I'm telling you now. Keep on doing that. That's why I think a lot of your abilities come from by gratitude. To be honest, because you're very grateful. Because you do have it right here between fertility and consciousness. And between that, you have self-confidence to create. Then under that, you have high priestess. So you are very anointed. As a full-time job, you've been doing this for your whole life. Your whole life. I'm just saying. That's basically what I'm seeing in these cards. I just tell you. I love you. Okay. It says, your ideas, short-term thinking, and trips, who or what is around you in your third house. See, this could mean, that's why I said you got snake out here. You know what I'm saying? You do have, I ain't supposed to shuffle y'all, but you do have snake out here. It was meant to be the shuffle, evidently. So you could be having somebody sneaky that's trying to come around, or somebody that is very, you know what I'm saying, conniving, deceitful, or manipulative, or you know what I'm saying, just very envious of you. You do have that come up out of it, and I don't know why I did shuffle. Your ideas, be very silent on what you're doing and how you're doing things. Be very vigilant on the people that you keep in your circle, or people that comes around your home, around your family, around your business, or around your, you know what I'm saying, the things that, because you are a high priestess, you know, a priest. You are very understanding. You got directions, God guiding you, so you'll know exactly what to do. You say who or what is around you. Then you got to understand, you got angels out here that you entertain unaware. You have spirit guides out here. You are very guarded. I'm just going to be honest. Then you got the telephone on here. It got a feather out here. It got like a transcript around it. Man, you don't have nothing to worry about. You got short-term thinking and trips. So you've been taking trips. You are collective. You've been doing things to help you to be able to create and to be able to acclimate your stuff that you're trying to put forth in your business. You could be either going through some type of a consciousness that you are elevating some on a kingdom level of business. That's what I'm hearing. Kingdom level of business. You're building a kingdom. Empire. You're working towards things that help you to start a business, and you gotta keep, like I said, make those small steps. Some small steps are very, very, very a little bit at a time. They are very important. So continue to do that because that is a good thing to do. And I gotta tell everybody, work with your crystals. I know people that sell crystals and stuff like that. They help you with a lot of things to manifest, to be able to have power, to bring out the power within you, your soul, you know, purpose and stuff like that. So you have to work with these things, and it'll work with you. You have your tourmaline to help protect you if there is somebody around for the harm you in any shape, form, or fashion, spiritually, physically, emotionally, any type of way. It's things out here to help us to elevate to our highest. So these are things that you have to work with. And then on top of that, you got sound and vibrations that you can work with to help you commune in with your channeling, with your abilities to uh, if you're a starseed child. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a starseed child, if you are seeing things and feeling things and having dreams about stuff, like nine times out of 10, when you're a seer, you could be able to see these realms. These realms are not to hurt you or harm you in no shape, form, or fashion. They are there to help you build who, according to the brick by brick. There's little bit at a time without it. So you are coming consciousness of the things that you need to build yourself confidence on what you need, and you are very strong and mighty in your building. We got tower out here. So, like I said, if there's anyone or anything going on that's being sneaky in your field, your grass is already cut. You have a tower coming. They have a tower moment coming, and this is something that you like I said, we see 7 out here. You have a lot of completion. This is not just only completion. These are things that, wow, accomplished. These are cycles that have ended. That's why you have to shed them old skin out here. And then it says that, okay, I always accept the unexpected, okay? And this tower is in fire and Mars, okay? Seek for change and options, investigations, and willpower, okay? So if there is something going on, like I said, I felt that in my spirit. I felt that very strong in this energy at this time. That there is something that is going on that you may not be really paying attention to as much as you would, because it's not really bothering you evidently, because you about your business. You keep it focused on what you need to collective. You are very open-minded and very willing to be able to work with whoever you need to work with, because you know who you need to work with. They just got to come forth. That's why high priests out here. And that, like I said, there's no gender in terror. So that is something that you're being guided to do, and they're being guided to do as well. And you know exactly who your enemies are, because your grass is cut. That's what I'm hearing. Because we do say, who or what is around you. So if it's spiritually, you know it. If it's physically, you know it. Because you are very inclined conscious in your consciousness. So ain't nothing get past you. You probably don't say too much. You probably just, live your life and do everything you have to do, and keep focused on what you have to focus on, and know that, you do have, like I said, you do have to balance out you got balance out here. You do balance out your dark and your light side, basically. That's what I hear. People might not like how you balance it out, but you balance it out. And that is a good thing, collective. Very good thing. Because you have a way of carrying yourself with grace and bliss. I hear bliss. So you just make sure that you just take care of what you gotta take care of. But like me, you going up. That's what I hear with this frequency that you're on in this energy collective. This is very beautiful reading. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. regardless of what's going on. You are very guarded. You have nothing to worry about. Your life is very protected. It don't matter if it's on the astral plane, on the ether, anything, or in every dimension plane. You got. I hear gatekeepers even watch. Look at this. You got feathers. Look at that. You got a telephone. It made me remind me. I love to say hello. Hello. That's what old people used to say back in the day. They say hello. Hello. Baby, this hello, bro. This hello, bro. I can't get nothing on this hello, baby. Click. That means get that. So, hey, listen. You don't have anything to worry about, collector. This is in your third house. This is something that, you have to learn how to look at this from the state of gratitude. How about that? Because your consciousness is wide open. You're very understanding. And if there's anybody coming against you in any type of way, they have a collapse, hover. They have a destruction coming. They have a foundational shift, a reality check, and a vision adversity. Okay? You have adversities out here sometimes, so somebody probably was putting you through adversity, or some people was putting you through adversity. Something was going on in your life that you were going through for a long time, could be 7 years. Okay, we do have the number 7 out here. Okay, you could be born on the 7th of the month of July the 7th. Something could happen on July the 7th that shifted your life into a uptime, a very, very, just shifted everything. And a tower moment came into fruition. Okay, this is an air sign in Mars, towers in Mars. So this is something that you had no respect of, but probably did because you are the high priestess out here. You knew it anyway. You knew exactly what was going on as a high priest or high priestess. You are very guarded. You have angels talk to you. You have spirit guides talk to you. Vengeance angels. I'm talking about you. You probably have snakes talking to you. Ain't no thing. Hey, listen, something's going on, but you could be the 7th child of 7th generation. You could be born on the 7th of a month. I know that this is something probably had you kind of like sidetracked a little bit, but you understood everything that was going on, basically. With the high priest out here, you're seer. You know what's going on. You understand the spiritual aspects of life. So yes, thank you, Tiffany. This is things that you can see. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, you've been going through battles after battle after battle. Yes, you do it. And it probably been up to probably started like 9 years ago, okay, with the Nine of Wands out here, fire and Sagittarius. Okay? You are very, 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 okay. All right. You are very you believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Courage, persistence, strength, and unshakable force, great success, health, and discipline. Versatility. Virtual. That means it's right up under fertility. And you're very guarded. I'm talking about you're very direct. The tower came up under direction guardian. I love this energy. But you've been going through so many battles after battles after battles after battles. Kudos to you, collective. I say you're a strong person, people, creatures, characters of this universe. Continue the good word. Keep on fighting. You got it. You ain't got nothing to worry about, collective. Y'all are very strong people. You're very open, and I love y'all as well. And Tiffany said she love y'all too. All right, thank you, Tiffany. Wow, family. Okay, look. It says, Ten of Cups says, everything you're planning for has worked out. It says Ten of Cups, Water, Pisces. Okay, final manifestation. It says completion, the result of true will, belonging, happiness, lasting success, home feeling blessed, generosity, and contentment, family. Kudos to you, collector. Kudos to you. I give all grace, glory, honor, and praise to the Most High, to our God who are in heaven. This is a beautiful reading. I have to work with my crystals as well. This is the tiger eye. This is very important that I got my clear coat, I got my amethyst. I put them around the table to help me with my readings a little bit better because, see, these are things that is necessary to protect your the energy that's in your cards and in your oh, that's beautiful. And that's a completion. That 10 is a completion. We got 7, 9, and 10. I don't know why I just, and this is the truth. That's my true card. When I call Queen of Swords out here, it says your clear communication expresses what's best for all. And then it says intelligent, quick, complexity, and graceful and observant, precise. Queen of Swords, water, Queen of Air, sound. I just got these. I mean, sword. It says sword. It says stability, firm foundation, and completeness. You go, girl. Then you can be the fourth child, or you could be the fourth of the month, or you could be born April the 4th. Okay, you could be the seventh, the ninth child, or you could be the ninth generation, or you could be born on the ninth of the month, or you could be born September the 9th. Okay, you could be the 10th child, or you could be born on the 1st of the month, or you could be born on the 10th of the month. Okay, you could be born in January, or you could be born January the 1st, or you could be the 10th generation. But this is a beautiful reading. I'm loving it. I am loving this reading. I am loving your reading, collector. I am loving it. But at the same time, collector, I tell you like this. You have had so much you've been through, and you are still standing. Look at that. You're still standing. That's so marvelous. Very marvelous. Yo. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. All right, we have out here. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. All right. Okay. We do have communication out here. Communicating, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Oh, we have a Queen of Swords out here. They're communicating. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly how to speak. You know exactly how to communicate. You know exactly how to bring your practicalities and your balance out your practicality in your business. You really know how to do your thing. But at the same time, collective, keep on with the good work. Male or female, king or king, king or queen, or high priestess, or like I say, indigo, star seeds, chosen vessels, crystal children. Do y'all thing. Okay. I don't know. I learned to take these cards because for real, when they fall, I learned that they fall for a reason and they come right back out. Because I've been practicing. Okay. We have out here a new romantic cycle is beginning. New moon in Libra. So, let's see. All right. You have a love coming in, collective. You have somebody that because it is going, it's right here by family. See? So you are, if you're single, you have a family that you finna um, have. It's gonna be very prosperous, blessed with bliss, happiness, long lasting. It's gonna be very peaceful home, and you are looking for love. You're gonna walk into it. Okay, coming right to you. You are manifesting it because you're out here to balance your fertility, consciousness, all of this stuff. You're very passionate. Do your thing, collective. And I know that we all have things that we do feel within ourselves, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that we do have to balance out. We do have balance out here, and we have to be able to know that what's for you and what's not for you, because these are things that are necessary for you to be able to understand, because you could have adversity out here. You could have been went through a bad relationship. It's right up under the snake. Then after that, with the arrow pointed down, I just gotta show you this, just like that. So you are this is destined for your life, collective. You are very fertile at this particular time. You're very understanding. You got gratitude for life. You know what I'm saying? You got gratitude for the things that you are undergo, because it's right before adversity. So you already knew that you was gonna go through these things before you even got there. So and you're a wounded warrior, and you still standing. You still able to move accordingly. You still could be able to keep on a perfect mindset on what you want and how to look at life and how to understand things that you had to go through for these things to be able to be enlightened and illuminate in your life. As you are going through many things that you're shedding in life, that you are able to overcome as being in generosity. You know what I'm saying? And being fertile, and being disciplined, and being balanced, and going through conscious adversity, and being passionate. So these are things that you have to be guided into the right path and righteousness, or however you look at life, or however things that you have to be able to ascend to descend to descend to ascend. So these are things that you have to be able to go in heights and depths with, to be able to go to your higher self, and knowing that your higher self is going to bring you into stability. That's balance. All right. So now that you are consciously transforming into who you're supposed to be, collective, these are things that are bringing you stability, bringing you health, wealth, and things that will bring your alignment, your chakras into alignment. These are chakra colors. This one right here, the chakra color is discipline. Okay, you have to all your chakras are coming into alignment. You're being balanced and healed. You're being very, very open-minded, and this is the truth. Things that, and then you got the justice card right up under that. Whew. Then you had a 9. Look at that all up under this Queen Sword. Thank you for game. You got it. Anyway, I'm gonna say it like this. So whatever you want to do, however you want to do it in this particular season, collective, it say it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so this is something that you need to take action on and keep being passionate about what you want, how you want it, how you want to deliver it, or whatever it may be in your business, or your kingdom partnerships, your romantic life, or your, you know what I'm saying, your communication line. If you are entrepreneur, or if you are I want to say somebody that influences, or somebody that has something that deals with the public. You are very, very communicable. You are very able to sit and be able to understand each other, understandings, and you are very, very balanced in your life. So this is things that, and you, honesty up under there. Honesty is up under there. These things that have you where you are able to, you know what I'm saying, clearly give your information that you have to be able to, whatever, however you do it. You could be a mediumship. You could be deal with, you know what I'm saying, majority of seers, they could see other spirits, you know, talk to them and stuff like that. Like me personally, God, I just started this thing, so I'm not gonna take a lie. I'm new to it, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really talk to my angels. I talk to them every now and then. I really talk to God, but you know, I just started. And my mind been getting blown ever since. But this is something that it feels good because I don't have to try to work hard and doing something that I don't need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that I know that is good for life, for help people to be able to stop being afraid of who they are and what they're becoming and what they have to undergo. I know the mental problems that people have when people, you know what I'm saying, might think this or might think that. You know, I understand that because the things that we have to overcome by being strong-minded. That's the consciousness out here for. Your consciousness is got to be at the place where, okay, I know I'm seeing this. This is true. This is what it is, and I have to do this. And that's what if you're being divinely guided, take what's yours and let the rest resonate. If you have always been prosperous or whatever, this is not your message of concern at this particular time. So, you know, let the person that, or the people or the collective be able to endure what they need to endure as they are being enlightened on their spiritual journey. So these are things that that um that is necessary to life, humanity, and hold up. Come to think about it, you could literally have a planetarian um um service that you do. Work with animals. You can work at a zoo. I just heard it. I be going, yeah, I be going. But I just heard that you could literally work at a zoo. In Gemini, you could have two sides. You could be, like I said, your light and dark side could be having a battle. Literally having a battle at this particular time. And the scales are going to be balanced out. As I'm seeing that you have reconciled with your inner child. You literally are reconciling with your inner child at this particular time. And scales are being balanced out for you. Kudos to you, collectives, high priests and high priestesses, and let me see. Let me see. High priest and high priestess. I'm talking about y'all been putting it in though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been working hard, doing what y'all had to do, getting y'all stuff together, and making sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, working at y'all walking this thing out. You know, I know it may be hard sometimes and things may get a little weary, but at least y'all do keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what y'all want. Y'all very understanding with your own life. Kings, queens, high priests and high priests, princes and priests, prince and priest, princes, chosen seeds, indigo children, earth angels, crystal children, and gods and goddesses. Yeah, look, y'all been doing the work, man. Y'all been putting it in. I just had to stop and give all my, my shots out to my soul family for real because y'all know what to do. No matter what, y'all been working this thing forever, so you know what I'm saying, y'all. This is a beautiful reading, and it's touching too. You know what I'm saying, and it's something that you gotta, you know, man, you ain't got no choice. Keep on the gas. You can't even fight against it. Even if you tried to fight against it, you're gonna lose because you're gonna keep standing. You're gonna bounce back up and go back at it. If anything come up against you, it's gonna be a tower moment. That's why I said you are fully guided, guarded and guided. Anything try to touch your family, they're gonna have an ending. I want you to see this. I want you to see what I'm talking about. There's an X over there. Anybody touch your family, it's over with. There's a tower moment coming immediately. And this is the truth. I just tell you like this. How about this? If you have any enemies, they better prepare themselves for whatever. Because you ain't got to do nothing. I'm talking about literally. Look how these, look how they looking. Look at all the ways they looking. Look how that one's looking forward. Look at that. Just look at his wings on this card. He got the two closed, the eagle. He got two behind him open. Hey, come on, look at that picture. That's a game over mode. But you are working out a lot of things that have been. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. You've been waiting on that. I had to get off the tour though. I did music and harmony. I just told you. You come into. I told you just come. You come and reconcile with yourself. You coming back to your inner child. Your inner child is now being balanced out with your adult side. You're not no longer hurting like how you would normally be hurting or whatever going on. You had so many attacks after attacks after attacks after attacks. So your adversities have made you learn every lesson that you need to learn. So it don't matter how anything comes because you're very guarded. I'm talking about on every hand. It ain't that. You trying to, it is what it is. And it's out here. And you have music and harmony out here. So you can love music. Everybody, I know a lot of people love music. But you could be a type of person that literally, not the type of person, I don't like to use that word. You could be in an artist, a little dance. You could be a singer. You can love to listen to music. Love to listen to music. You could basically probably sing every song on the radio. I'm talking about hit the tunes and notes and everything. She got a violin. She even got the T violin that with her ear to it. Yeah, her ear to it. And the violin to her chest, close to her heart. Hit every tune. I'm telling you, you just, I'm not gonna say you might, but take it serious, let the rest resonate, and if it's not you, it's not you. Don't make it fit. Just let it loose. Let it go where it needs to. Thank you, Tiffany. Winning activity. Okay. We have winning activity out here. Okay. It says, activation. I'm sorry, activation. Win activation. I love to say this about any time when I'm dealing with certain things. The wind talks. God speaks very clearly to the wind. Look at that wind. Look at it. 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 Look at him. Lord. He speaks. It made me think about this other night. I'm sitting there talking to the young lady, and she was like, God don't talk to me. And I'm like, yes, he do. You just don't hear him. I said, you're not listening. I said, God talks to you through nature. He talks to you through people. He talks to you through colors, signs, and or numbers, and you know what I'm saying? And she was like, but he don't say anything. I said, oh, he do. I said, but I'm going to tell you like this. I said, be careful what you ask for. You ask for God this that, you know, if you ask for wisdom, he give you wisdom on different levels, which way you understand it. For you to understand it, but you have to have your consciousness. That consciousness is out here, okay? So this is something that is very important that you, when you're asking God for something, you know He's all knowing, right? You know that He is omnipresent. He knows what you need, and He give you exactly what you want, and you ask Him, then you won't even see it like that. You won't even see it like that. Period. Because now you're talking to the all-knowing, all omnipresent God. You know, He knows how to give you what you need, and you the one have to decipher with gratitude that what He's giving you. And balance out this situation and circumstance and how He give it to you. And there is something that's inside of that wisdom that He give you that you asking for, because when He give it to you, it's gonna sound like a wind. And after that, y'all listen, let me tell you what happens. All around us, you just hear the wind all around us. I'm telling you, they're like, what's that? What's going on? I'm like, this girl's speaking to her. So, you know, you ask God for something, and He give it to you in a different type of manner. He don't look at it the way we look at it. He giving it to you like how He has the wisdom of it. He's giving it to you like how He wants you to proceed of it. He don't. I guarantee you, there's a lot of us say, man, God don't never say nothing to me. He don't never talk to me. Oh yes, He do talk. Better believe that. He speaks. He got a big old world. It's a big old world of many, many planets out here. He speaks. And He speaks in diverse ways, and people don't understand that God, when He's speaking, He will use who He want to use, how He want to use them, and what He want to use, and how He's going to use them. And that's how He speaks. It don't matter how you feel about it. It's because He is God. He knows what's best. And that's for if we are His children, we are God's as well. But we can't override Him. We can't override what He's doing, how He's speaking, and how He's saying, even though it may want to be moved a little bit faster than what we wanted to be moved as, but He knows how to move it. He knows divine timing is the best time, because it's always going to work out for His purpose, plan, and His destiny. And I know that a lot of us are out here, some of the people don't even believe in God. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have come in contact with some people, and I promise you, by the time I got through with them, they're like, man, I ain't never look at it like that. I know. I know. Something got to be going on. Hey, something got to be happening, because He will speak to you in the wind to activate you. He will speak you through the clouds to help you understand that I'm talking to you. You, people. You, collective. You. This is what I want you to know. This is how I want you to see. Don't get it twisted now. Guess what he gonna do too? He gonna bring somebody on that journey to come back and confirmate that. He gonna give that understand. You could be just thinking in your mind, or you could be talking to somebody else early that day or down the week. You be like, yeah, I told you. He came back and he answered me. But you won't think like that if you don't look at it like that. You'll be like, that's just a coincidence. No, ain't nothing a coincidence in this world. Ain't nothing in this world. Okay. Well, you was a coincidence. How you born, huh? Ain't no coincidence in the world. I just had to use that as an expression because no, we're not. We're not coincidences. We're part of a plan. We're part of a destiny. We're part of the big, ultimate discussion between God Himself and I. That means Him, not me, but Him. So there are some things that we have to be able to understand as being in this world and not of this world. We have different planets. We have different starseed children out here that don't even know how to balance their good and evil side. I got a lot of people that out here don't even know how or what they are, how to deal with it, how the circumstances may come. I'm gonna tell you like this is something I don't even say out loud because I know I'm being heard. What I mean by that is I know that my angels are listening. I know that we know how to communicate on that level because we are in tune and sync with each other. We know how to deal with these things as we are to elevate to our highest, to the utmost of our lives. We don't worry about how to look at the things that we can't even try to fathom in our mind at this particular time because we just know to go. That's what passion is out here for everybody that's passionate on their journey, everybody that needs a little more thump, and a little more pushing, a little more whatever you need. It's out here for you. He's listening to every word, every deed, every sacrifice, and everything. We listen. I don't care what we think we are, what we may be. He knows everything. You better believe I said I for a reason. So there is some things that we have to take into consideration of knowing that life is what life is. Because we can't make it be what we want it to be. We have to do it according to what the will is. That's why you have this wheel out here on the first direction. And then still go north, south, east, and west. Yes, indeed. Life is what it is, and we have to understand that through all the things that we endure, every adversity, every trial, every tribulation, everything that we have to endure in our life. A lot of people can't even fathom in their mind. Clouds. I just got through saying clouds. Shapeshifters. Shape-shifting. Okay. Now we come right back up on the hill with the snake in the in adversity. Listen, let me tell you something. And still, like, okay. Let me tell y'all something about the whole thing about good and evil. This is something, negative energy and good energy. Okay, this is something, these cards didn't come out like this for nothing. They didn't come out like that for nothing. They didn't. They didn't come out for nothing. I just said that God will show you in clouds, He will show you and He will talk to you with the wind. Just let me tell you something. We have negative energy that will shape shift and tell you that this is how it's supposed to be, and this is how it's going to be, and this is how it goes. No, that's manipulation. This is something that, as shape shifters, through our past life or how we had to go through our ascensions, then most likely, if we came back and sent it into this avatar that we're in, that these are things that we are not able, we have not completed. Literally have not completed. So now we come back to make it still. Like it's a stillness, right? It's a stillness. So now we come back to take that willpower in the still of the night. A whole, yeah. Hold up, baby. Wait a minute. I'll be done. Okay. But it's on the soul. So, so this is things that we have to be able to understand that when we are highly guarded, very spiritual, we're going to have these shapeshifters to come and shake some stuff up, to bring these adversities. See? These adversities up in here. You know, because they help us understand who we is in our past life. They help us understand how did we get here, how we understand it. Okay, just like on other planets, we have hostility as well. Okay? So as we are ascending into our higher self, we have to be able to understand we have good and evil, power, duality, we have up, we have down, right? So if these things are going on in our lives, we have to be able to come into understanding with our consciousness that these are things that our consciousness tells us that we have to be able to balance out our discipline life. Because if we don't balance these things, how are we going to be able to end into the cycles in our lives that we got to go through? We got to go through it. We got adversities out here. We got to go through our adversities. I don't care if who don't like it. Who thinks this or thinks that. You got to understand in order for to build anything, you have to go through it. You got to be able to have that place where you're going to be able to lead and guide one another, to help one another, to be able to tell them, hey, hey. Okay. Submission. Okay. Have submission out here. You have to submit yourself to who you are. You could be 30 years old, you're born on the 3rd of the month, or you could be either be born March the 3rd. So, to say this, you submit yourself to what you want. That's why you got passion out here. You're very submitted. You have submitted yourself before you even understood discipline. Discipline came, but way before you submitted it. I love to tell. Listen, that's one thing I love to tell people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather submit my ways than to surrender, because I can surrender at any time and still have to throw up that white flag again. So if I submit everything that's wrong with me to the Most High, guess what's gonna happen? To God I serve. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. He's gonna see that I'm showing him I know I have this problem. I got this problem that I need to work out, but this passion that's inside of me that's burning so deep. Come forth. I got to make sure I submit that thing to you. That's what I'm talking about. Because it brings balance for discipline, for your consciousness to be all in one sync together. I don't want to just surrender. Why would I want to surrender something that I know I can get back? I got the opportunity to get it back because I just surrendered it to you, freely gave it to you. I surrendered the lesson, I submitted it. I had the opportunity to make sure I thought about it. I reflected on it. I gave it all, thought, mind, body, and soul. That's energy. On a conscious level, with discipline. I just don't want to just give you something that I know that I may not mean that. I may not want to hold on to letting you have it. I might want it back because I didn't value it. I didn't have enough time to know what I was doing to give it to you. So why? Why not take it back? That's how I look at it. I'm not going to tell myself no lie. I'd rather submit it fully. Because if I submit it to you, I know what I'm doing. And it's right by harmony and activation. It's right by music, harmony, wind, activation, man. This is life. Yes, it is life. But when you go out here and you just say, okay, I can do what I want to do, I can just surrender that, and then I can get it back. You ain't had no time to reflect. It's right up under. It's right up under communication. It's right up under that. Ain't that? Let me get a little closer. Let me stand up. See that? See that, y'all? See that? See that? And that's Gemini, right? That's both of your sides coming to collaboration. And then right beside it is what? Wind activation. You can't beat that. Man, I was explaining that to some people, and I was like, well, I'd rather submit my ways to God because I don't want to be bothered with this because He knows exactly what I'm saying when I took out the time and I said, well, I don't know what the hell I'm surrendering. I don't know what I'm surrendering. How do I know I'm surrendering? Just because I reflect on my life don't mean I'm reflecting on everything, but He knows the depths of it for real. He know what to get me, got me, have me, and everything. So I'ma just submit that thing. Everything I know that I got a problem with, and whatever else I don't, that because I didn't never pay no attention. I ain't think about it. I am unconsciously on that level of thinking. So why would I think about something if I know that I want something done? You got to first think before you react, right? Because you're going to make some messed up mistakes. If you don't let Him be able to be in harmony with you, yourself be in harmony, your dark and your light side be in harmony with each other. How can you dance to a tune you off beat? I don't care how much you think you know how to dance. I'm just being honest. I'm not talking about literally in a dance fashion. I'm talking about tonight. You know? When them shapeshifters do come, you can know them. You can see them. You can understand them. You can get to the point of, man, look, okay, all right, whatever. Take it how you want. Because you're balanced. You're balanced. You are very disciplined. This is something that you got to have. And this is the truth. Yes. I love to talk for real, but I just ain't used to talking to people. I'm just talking to my family and well, my kids and angels and God. And, y'all, listen, I'm excited. Feel like that. So, look, thank you, Tiffany. Lost. Woo! Look, y'all. It say lost. Okay. All right. You could be 18 years old. You could be born in 1981, or you could be born in the 1st of January or the 8th of January, or you could be born August the 1st, or August the 8th. Um, you could be the 8th generation or the first generation, or you could be the first child or the 8th child. Listen, this is for you, Mrs. Look, I'm going to say this to you. Look, like I told let me clear my throat. Alright, okay. Let me say this. If there is any shape shifters after this activation, they got a loss coming to them because the tower moment is right before that. Okay, these are things that is basically saying that things in your life is coming to an all-time high. You are being transformed into your spirituality, your side that is very capable of being able to see these shapeshifters as they are and who they're becoming and who they are always became. Or some people ain't even wouldn't even wouldn't even on that level of being shapeshifters. That demon jumped into that energy jumped into them. That energy jumped into them. Or I could say demons or whatever. So these are things that are knowledgeable. You understand what I'm saying? These are things that had people so endowed in so many. It's a message of love. Yeah, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I really do. That's why I do this. I go hard for real. Y'all even don't know. It's just part of what y'all see. But look, this is something that, and you could be 34 years old, or you could be born on the 3rd of the month or the 4th of the month. You could be either born March the 3rd or 4th. You could be born April the 3rd or the 4th. So, or you could be the 4th child or the 5th, or the 3rd child. I don't know why I want to say the 5th. But they're going to sit on that 3 plus 4 again. So, but anyway, on the same level. Passion, love, same level. I got to calm down, y'all. I got to calm down. I'm putting in the wrong spot. But look, it's a lot of things out here that is very, very understanding that we have to understand as we being on these different realms and these avatars that we have to be able to understand. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna do a little bit by little bit as required for each and every one of us to do in life. You know, but these are things that we have to be able to understand as being in these avatars that life is what it is. But I'm gonna go through these crystal cards or see what crystals you need to work with and so you can start working with those crystals. So you can be more conscious, have more consciousness of what you are doing and how you're doing it. So let's get it, y'all. I'm telling you, this is something that, as being a royalty, as being a high priest and high priestess, as being indigo children, as being kings and queens, as being princes and princess, as being star seeds and earth angels, crystal children, and gods and goddesses. Listen, let me clear my throat for a thought. A second. I think y'all sound. Look, and it says to you like this: when you are an adventurer, literally, you know that life has more to offer. Life has a lot of things that you have to have. You have to have adversities to be able for these challenges to make you strong, to make you understand life in a little bit more different angle. It has you where you're no longer in your head. You know you're royalty. You know you are pure. You know that regardless of what you are, you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. I don't care what nobody says. If you're perfect, I don't want you around me anyway. Because I ain't got time to try to tell you, hey, look, I ain't got time for it. I know people have their ways or some root, but sometimes that we have to go through, even though nobody understands the circumstances like how you do. That's why You keep standing. You keep standing. Because God already knew who we was. It didn't matter that we didn't know, or we do know. It's being used. Each and every last one of us. It's for the fight of faith. I'm talking about really and truly. To understand that faith is invincible. It is to help us to understand life in a little bit more. Tiffany, I just love you. I just love you, Tiffany. You just always looking out for me. But gave me my three cards like I needed. We have the bite, pyrite, and the obsidian. Okay, work with these three stones. Obsidian, okay, pyrite. These are to protect you, and this is a healing stone. And we have, okay, obsidian, or say 39, you could be 39 years old, or you could be born on 20, 30, the third of the month or the ninth of the month. You could be the ninth child, you could be the third child. You could be either born on March the third or the ninth, or September the ninth or the third, or you could be born on September the ninth. Um, that's the by right. Bex right. I'm sorry. But anyway, pyrite, okay? It says that you can be either this is a powerful tool. I mean, crystal to get for the help you to protect you from negative energy and to ground yourself with. And this is something that is very important. You could be 45 years old, or you could be either 40 years old. I mean, yeah, 40 years old or 50 years old. You could either be born on the 5th of the month or the 4th of the month, May the 5th or May the 4th. Or you could be born April the 4th or April the 5th. Okay? But this is something that I had to literally, I kind of like, I do some things that you have to learn these stones. Stones are very, very, very good to have. And under the bottom, a rhodonite, okay? 47 years old, you can be born on the 4th of the month. You can be born on the 4th of the month, or you can either be born on the 7th of the month. You can either be born on April the 4th or April the 7th. Okay? You can either be the 4th child or the 4th generation, or the 7th child or the 7th generation. Okay. Let me see. Tiffany, which ones I need now? Hey, listen, y'all. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be very upfront. I have been around a lot of different situations, circumstances when it comes to, not being open with yourself and who you are. So these are things that I never had no problem with. I never cared about how anybody felt about certain things. Sometimes I pull out my phone and start talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I need them at that particular time. Because I'm going through something, and at this time I can go and be like Superman and jump into another clothes and come back. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I just go with what I got, work with what I got. So this is some things that you have to be able to be very, very open with yourself. But people are very out of tune with their own self, and that's why you gotta be honest with you. You gotta be honest with you, because this is Gemini, and it's a new moon in Gemini. And see, that's something that when you be honest to yourself, the enemy can't stop you. And negative energy can't stop you anyway, because you are authentic. You are very pure in who you are. sometimes you're gonna waver on certain situations. You don't want somebody to know your business. You understand that? I don't care who you is. I don't care what you are. If you are always telling everything, certain things and certain whatever, and you know what happened to you, something wrong with you. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody can just unless you let me hush. But you gotta you gotta make sure that you keep you intact. So we have out here, pay attention to signs. We have out here, pay attention to signs. Okay. Uh, y'all, I'm gonna have to hurry because I think my phone about to go dead. It says, you could be born on the first of the month or the 10th of the month. You could be the 10th child or the first child. Okay, or the second generation. Go back up and down. So this is something that is like this is something that is more of like I said, I just got to talk about signs. Basically, God talks to you in different types of ways, and that is very, and there goes 10 again. Matter of fact, dreams. You could be the third child. You could be born on the third of the month, or you could be either born on March the 3rd. Okay, dreams. So you could be having a lot of dreams, vivid dreams at this particular time. You could have fairies or angels coming to you, or ancestors, um, or either having a house. Everything and all would seem like you could have a visitation from the other realms. How about that? All right, inner child. I just got to tell you about the inner child thing, okay? Yeah. And that's you could be born on the first of the month or the sixth of the month. You could be either the first child or the sixth child. You could be the sixth child or sixth generation or the first generation. Or you could be born on the January the sixth, June the first. Oh man, let me see. It is at the bottom of the rejection. Rejection on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you could be born on the third of the month or the first of the month, or you could be born on the third. You could be the third child or the first child. You could either be the born on January the second, third or the first, or you be born March the first, or first or the third. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this thing. This is my last. This is my last. This is my last. This is my last see right here. But y'all, I promise y'all, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed y'all with this, y'all energy. I really and truly just enjoyed this reading. It was beautiful, very, very unique, and very outstanding. And y'all, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Whenever you are going through anything, always get what you feeling. You deal with your obsidian to help you to ground you, to get negative energy out your way, away from you. Cause if you feeling some type of way about individuals or people or places or things or anything like that that will try to tap into your energy, use those. The power in an obsidian is very good to have at the same time anyway. I would work with both of them together. with a cookout. I really need it. So that kind of cool transformation. That's what my thing had said on our thing, if I'm not mistaken. Transformation. Yes, you're transforming at this particular time. So anything that you are you are going through, shedding the skin, yeah, you are being illuminated at this particular time for your ancestors, the heavens, earth, and that's Mother Gaia, that's the universe, in every dimension, plane, and astral plane, and every portal, time travel, and dimension. Yes, all of it see it, and all of it's with you. And every um what you call it, spirit animal right before their eyes. And let me tell you like this, willpower. Your willpower is out of this world for real. Yes it is. And be encouraged as well. You are doing a marvelous job, collector. Very marvelous job. At this particular time, I believe in you. I encourage you. I ask the higher ups of angels to help you, guide you with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight, and make sure it guides your steps. This is what I'm asking the ancestors at this particular time for every tribe, creed, breed, nation, and that is on their ascension. And this is something that I really and truly know that will manifest. Because this transformation out here, transformation could be acronyms of anything, because fertility is out here, literally. Yes. Everybody is going to a greater play ascension that is right, that is good energy, that is love and light. Yes, I believe. Woo, thank you. Okay, trust. All y'all have to do is just trust and believe that these things are it's gonna happen. Your trust is right now is well. I believe you got this. I'm just gonna tell you freedom. You got freedom at the bottom of the deck. You're free from anything of your past. And I love y'all. I love y'all, each and every last one of y'all. Like I said, this is the time of reading, and I did enjoy your energy. I did enjoy the things that is coming forward for your life. Kudos to y'all. Congratulations. I promise you, on your ascension, you are very, very, very well protected. You are very enlightened. You are very guided. You are very sacred people. I love y'all. Y'all, love and light, beautiful souls. Peace. Till next time.